I have not forgotten. I've always been very.
All right, this is a rank up interview for Marcus Anderson. From your rank is now, sir?
My rank right now would have been Sergeant Major, but of course, double promotion and all that, I should be going to Lieutenant.
Alright. So before we can move on to Lieutenant, can you tell me what your job duties would be as a Sergeant Major?
My job as a Sergeant Major would be that I would be in charge of all soft hats, and I would be making sure that they are in line. I can also now roleplay with civilians at Westgate.
That is what matters.
Awesome. Alright, so before we move on anywhere further, real quick, what is RP-13, sir?
RP-13 would be non-faction like RP. The moment that I became a soldier, I need to act and behave as one at all times. Failure to do so would punish me with RP-13.
Awesome. Alright, next would be RP-14.
RP-14 would be sexual harassment, but includes all forms of harassment, discrimination against race, religion, sex, gender, and etc.
Awesome. Alrighty. With that, do you know what the 5 base rules are?
Yes, sir.
That's very nice of you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
The first rule would be to not go AFK. I must answer radio and base checks even while on vacation, and I should not leave my device. I should log out at all times. The second rule would be to not drive on base without permission from a general. This includes spawning vehicles. The third rule is no unlawful shooting or tasing of soldiers, civilians, PD, or anyone. This includes playing with tasers. The fourth rule would be to respect all soldiers, especially the higher ranks. The fifth and final base rule would be to not leave base without permission, and I must be accompanied by a general if I do so.
Awesome. Just a correction, if you remember right, that got changed. So now that you are on vacation, you no longer have to answer to radio checks or base checks.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So with that being said, alright, we're going to go ahead and just move on to your lieutenant part of it. So once you get ranked up from Sergeant Major to a lieutenant, what would be your job duties as an LT?
My job and duties as a lieutenant or a hard hat in general would be to guard Southgate and South Barracks. I should be able to also train new recruits and give them a tour of the base if requested by me to do so. And I must also make sure that all soft hats are in line.
Awesome. You're not just justified to Southgate. You can also, if needed, or if there's nobody down there, you can also still do Westgate. That's not part of it. I'm just letting you know you can still do that.
Yes, sir.
Also AP if you want to guard AP as well.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this interview. You did pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and submit this. I'm going to put it on that you should get passed to both Sergeant Major and to LT. So congratulations, sir. I think you did well. But that's not for me to decide, though.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You know what, Tayo?
Okay.
Thank you both.
There you go.
It's too much for the two of you to carry alone.
Alright, cool, man. Cool.
Alright, cool.